put us on. Oh, everybody's in the right place. Perfect. Perfecto.
This bodes well.
So I always remember in Shadowrun, an elemental or a street spirit or something like that could actually cast spells down a focus, if I remember correctly. So they used to, otherwise they couldn't manifest in the plane. Well, in Mythras, to attack each other, you have to be on the same plane. So technically, you are immune to any spirits that are around here at the moment that are not manifested, because only manifested spirits can attack. The interesting thing about manifested spirits is that they have their spectral combat. You actually defend with your willpower, and you are always one level harder. So if you are an animist and you have binding, then you actually attack with your binding skills. And then there's actually spirit combat specials. Okay, so if you fail, then the spirit can have a special over you, and one of those is possession. So it could attack. You could fail to defend against it, and it would just do possession on you, or it can reduce your tenacity. So we have tenacity in our rules. Otherwise, it would be your magic point. So you either would lose magic points or you lose tenacity. And I always have tenacity there because I like the idea of sanity. Plus, I don't think it's fair that every spellcaster, when it's battling somebody else, a spirit, is losing the power to cast spells, if that makes sense. Well, all the warriors are going, yeah, we're fine. So I think, from what you know, spirits are very fast.
Dang it.
Very fast. I mean, you've just seen one come through a wall.
Yeah, but did he did he do it like he's the girl from the ring crawling out of a TV? Like is she?
Oh,
is he like milking it for the situation, or is he just like, I'm here now?
do you know? I actually watched. That is one horror movie that I actually watched. And I watched it on a Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't get too scared. And I kid you not, at the end of it, my phone rang. Do you know? Honestly, all of a sudden it just rang. And I'm thinking, oh my giddy aunt, what's
Not
going
answering that.
Yeah. And that's it. I've never watched another horror movie since.
Was that the American version or the Japanese one that you watched?
Oh, they spoke American, so I'm thinking American.
Yeah.
The American one,
Yeah.
The original Japanese one is much better. You do have to read the subtitles.
Oh no, I can't do that. I can't. I get too involved in the subtitles if there's a spelling mistake or something like that. Can I just say that this map I actually made on Dungeon Scrawl, which is a free map making setup. But the nice thing about it is that it automatically comes into Roll20 because, of course, they own both those companies, plus drive-through as well, and all the drive-through affiliates, etc. But it's really quite nice that I can draw it somewhere, and then I've added the brown and the sort of like parchment color. And then just sort of like you press a button and it literally imports it straight away, which is, well, I think it's X. And they've just brought out a new thing that you press a button and it randomly draws a dungeon for you. which is nuts.
Those sorts of things are quite useful.
Yeah. I was just thinking, if any of you ever said, "Oh, let's go and explore that," then I'm opening Dungeon Scroll saying random, and then import it into this one. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, and there was a really nice YouTube about making it like a moon base map. So having like a black background and a glowing green, like you would get in on computers, and to do it like that, which I'm dying to try. Has Captain Kangaroo gone to sleep, by the way? He's very quiet, and he's still very...
You're muted. Not on Zoom.
Oh, I heard
now
that.
You're audible.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we can hear you now. Oh, hang on. There's an echo now as well. Let me just remove that echo.
Do you remember?
I'm not doing very well with the tech today at all. It's going off all over the place. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. We are to the start of a combat. I'll bring you up to date with what's happening in a moment. Lionel is grocery shopping. So I will play his character. I'll do the dice rolls, but you guys can tell me what you want him to do, etc. He hasn't got his halberd with him this time. He's got his sword, his long sword. That's what he's wielding. You will all know what you've got and what you haven't got. And just to bring you quickly up to date, players. So this part would be the end of session, the second adventure, if that makes sense. So this is session 11 that we're on today. So we can either continue with Mythras, or we can swap after this session. It is completely up to you. If you're all really engaged with Mythras and want to see what's happening next, then that's absolutely fine. But I think we will pause, if we've got time tonight, to do experience rolls, because you've already got 22 of them, I think. I think we've had 10 sessions. I popped it in the Discord. This is part 11, but I don't know if that's... But anyway, you've got like 22 experience rolls. So it'd be a good idea to park it for a while and then start again if need be. But we'll see how that goes. So just to remind you what's happening, and if anybody ever wants to get a quick synopsis, then you can always head over to the World Anvil page, and everything's on there. So basically what has happened is that Old Seller, leader of the Rag Pickers, claimed that Captain Mikhail Lawrence, the captain of Argent Reach, was corrupted. Shortly after that, you were summoned to Captain Mikhail Lawrence, who stated that Old Seller was corrupted. You met Petin, which some of you liked and some of you disliked, and you still got on your job front to go and see him because he seemed rather touched by Annalise, if you remember. But we jumped over to this. That was the one thing that was still on your to-do list from last week's adventure. You actually followed the clues leading to Annalise's disappearance, and remember, all you know is that she left her house to go and see the Captain Mikhail Lawrence, and was not seen since. Captain Mikhail Lawrence claims that she was actually so cross and annoyed about Old Seller being corrupted that she head down into the tunnels to defeat her. However, you did find that in her room was her armor and sword, and that was still in the room.
Yeah.
you found from her diary, or no, it was a letter that said, if you're reading this, I am dead. And you took it to Meg, and I think his name was Fred. I can't remember, or Max. Meg and the butler. And you chatted
Yeah,
to...
it was Fred.
Was it Fred? Thank you. You chatted to them, and you narrowed it down to somebody called Sophia. Cyrus has been out and bought some lovely togs with his well-earned argent crowns, and
Who's Argent Crowns? Was that? Did you say?
Oh, what was it?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a sharing is caring situation.
Okay, and I was going to say that he befuddled Sophia, but he wooed her and got an invite to a group of people called Glory Reborn. That appears to be a whole group of nobles. Anyway, they went to the party. They met somebody called Lawrence McCain, who you were suspicious of casting spells, if you remember. I don't know if you remember that. I think one of you saw his mouth moving or making strange gestures. And then he came down here for the party, for the grand part of the party. So all those people there are nobles, and then there's 4 pillars in there as well. This is Lawrence hiding down here. And Cyrus, I would like to remind you that you actually have Sophia right next to you. And so she's permanently attached to your token until something happens. Anyway, this guy came in and all robed and hooded, and came in and said that tonight was the time that they were going to wreak havoc on, teach the rag pickers a lesson. And these 2 burly guards here came in with carrying Badger. Now, Badger is a young urchin that is Merrick's informant or friend. These 2 guys, if you remember, they've got huge, great hammers over their shoulders. So they're holding 1 shaft and 1 bit of Badger. This guy here, who, if you remember, has a rather raspy voice, sort of like said, it's going to be, we're going to take our revenge on the rag pickers. And at that moment, what appeared to be a black spirit or wraith materialized through the wall. Everybody is quite shocked. Everybody went like that, and you positioned your tokens for where you wanted to be. The door behind you is closed. It is not locked. And that is when we are going to start the combat. Before we roll initiative, is there anything that anybody would like to say or do, or ask me questions? No, not say or do. Ask questions first. Anything
I have
you need?
a refresher question for rules.
Go for it.
When you spend a luck point in a combat turn to get an extra action point, does that come into play at the end of that, like once everybody else has had their rolls, or would you be able to stack an action and another action?
I think you can use a luck point to actually go first. I'm sure. I'm just flicking through the rule book. Luck points. Desperate effort. If a character has exhausted his action points during a fight and needs to have the last spurt of desperate luck energy to perhaps avoid a messy demise, he may spend a luck point to gain an additional luck point. It doesn't say. It says if a character has exhausted his action points during a fight. So you would have to have no action points left in order to use it. Yeah. Does anybody else got any questions before we start the rolling? I'm going to roll for Lionel. That just means the other players don't have access to his character sheet, but I do. But players, you can tell me what you would like him to do, etc. Okay. Oh, let's get on with it, shall we? Let's roll some initiatives. Don't forget to click on your token first.
I am unable to click on my token.
Oh. Let me just see why
That's a
Mr.
terrible
Pick.
initiative.
Yeah.
Why are you not allowed to? Oh, I see why. It doesn't recognize that it's you. That's why it's not doing it.
It happens to me.
Right.
Intruder?
It should work now.
Yeah. And I oddly got the highest roll before modifiers.
Oh no, this is not a
Well,
good.
that wasn't really saying a lot when you look at what the other 2 rolls were.
Yeah, I got a 3. You rolled a 2, Merrick, and then Cyrus got a 1.
Yep. We're clearly all utterly
so-
taken aback by the
that's
sheer
Lionel.
evil of what's happening here, and it's
Sophia's-
throwing us off our game.
Sophia is coming in with a 2. No, you didn't think she was going to be rolling initiative, didn't you?
Oh, I don't know.
Is she gonna feel me up as her attack?
Oh, you just wait.
I would be watching out for incoming daggers, were I you, mate?
I have been brushing myself up on the language of love, so be warned.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Have we got Lionel on? Yeah. Okay then. So you'll love this next one when it comes up.
Plus 30.
These rolls are ridiculous. What's going on? None have gone past 13. Okay. Great. Fragment of Discordia. Look at the name, Mr. Pickles. Pay attention.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's not good. That's why I said it's not good.
Yeah.
This is specifically, that's not great either.
No, none of this is looking particularly good from our point of view.
I'll operate both burly guards on the same initiative.
Can I spend a point of luck to restart the session?
Right.
Oops.
If we all spend
on
a point of
my Zen, roll
luck, can we
20
just
fell
say
down,
we
full
won and move on to the next session?
Yeah.
Right. Let's put everybody in. Cyrus, you can go first between you and Lionel, just because it'll be easier for me. Wow, what a long
His
list.
modifier is also better.
What a long list we have here. Okay, then. So we start off straight away with me on the 20. So this spirit comes through the wall. And as soon as it comes through the wall, you notice this person here suddenly tense up as the spirit appears to go into the body, and all of a sudden you see this person almost like rack inside and sort of like shudder, and all of a sudden anybody watching it, as I imagine you all are, as that happens, this noble's eyes just go black straight away. So there's no white in them at all. It's completely black. This guy, okay, is just stood there laughing. But he's got his rasping laugh because you haven't done any actions yet. So he's assuming that this is what's going to happen. You notice that a lot of the nobles, I'll do nobles on Sophia's turn. the burly guards are keeping their great hammers and keeping hold of Badger. Badger doesn't look unconscious. He sort of like lifts his head and he's got a bit of a bruised cheek and a bit of blood coming from the side of his mouth. But he does look conscious. But, I mean, his wrists are sort of like this big and these guys' hands are this big. So he's firmly held there. And he tries to break out of their grasp, but with no success at all. The two burly guards have helmets on, and they're not. There's no sign of emotion at all. Oh, and Merrick, we come to you.
Yeah.
Does Lionel have a little horn that he plays?
Yeah. If he didn't, he does now. I asked him to actually put some equipment on. I wonder if he's done it. No, he does. He hasn't. So he doesn't have a little horn. That's a shame. Yes, Merrick. So you won't have your weapon drawn or anything at this moment in time.
Yeah. So I think.
Come to me.
Can I move and draw my weapon at the same time?
Yes, you can, but you need to make an athletics roll. Otherwise, you drop it. It's a bit of a stupid rule. I don't know why it exists.
What is my athletics?
You should probably change the rule.
I suppose it depends on how fast you're moving, really, doesn't it? I mean, walking forward, I don't think that would be an issue.
It always makes me
or
laugh.
Shouldn't be an issue. But if you're running, then yeah, that's awkward.
Well, it always makes me laugh that you can run and hit, but you can't run and draw without an athletics roll.
Right.
Does that make
so I
sense?
shall move my 6 meters and I shall make an
You
athletics
think we're talking about
roll
the actual
then to see if
draw,
that
or
drawing my
maybe
sword.
some misread and you can't like actually draw like on a piece of paper?
Oh,
while
actually
running?
sketching a picture of your weapon would be very difficult.
that will
moving.
be
That
required.
makes sense. I don't think I could do that.
You've moved up. Are you drawing your weapon?
Yes, I am. Now, of course, he carries his longsword in his
yes.
hand the
So
whole time. So all he's got to do is just drop the
Yeah.
scabbard. He's not going to do anything careful about it. He's just dropping the scabbard to the floor.
But you look mean.
But definitely looks mean while doing it. Yes,
You do
probably doesn't have time to brandish it this turn, but he is at least drawing his weapon.
You can use a free action to say anything that you want.
That is a good point. Yes, he is indeed going to say quite loudly. He is going to say, "Oi, get your hands off of that urchin."
Nice, to the point. I like it.
Yes, I think it says what needs to be said.
As you casually walk forward.
Yeah, drawing my nice big long sword.
Yeah. Bartleby, you're up.
Man, I always come into this and I have a plan, and then you do something immediately in Wills that makes me go, interesting. Okay, on to plan C.
Right, yeah. What was plan Q again?
But I wanted to do plan C, and so I'm always like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. So I'm gonna be really predictable this time. And I'm going to call upon Amriel to protect me while I do her bidding. Yeah, that's
shielding yourself. Yeah, go for it.
While I roll, just to be clear, shield is one I can only use on myself.
Yeah.
It's
not that I'm like choosing not to target anybody. I just critical.
Oh yes. So that'd take half your magic points.
It only costs me 1 miracle point, or divinity pool.
All right. So in which case you get it for free then. That's
I'll double check to make sure. I feel like there was something different. I know for sorcerers it's half, but
you check it.
I'll check that for you.
So your shimmering shield appears around you. Cyrus, you are up.
First, I'm going to suggest Sophia give me a little space, because I'm going to get a little
Hot.
excited. Uh, and I'm going to focus on this boy. Oh, hold on, let me that boy
That
right there,
guard. Yeah.
and I'm going to switch bodies with him.
Nice.
With that, I'm going to go full magnitude. I don't know. I think distance. I should be good though.
So do you know I've actually got the shaping table out
Ooh, perfect.
already. So you'll have to put a shaping point into range.
Okay.
But your power times 1 meter probably be enough, won't it?
Yeah. So
How
I'm for power. So 14 meters.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So duration, you don't have to do. You can just do 14 minutes. What do you want to put on the magnitude?
The rest.
Okay, then. So what's your shaping? Is it 9?
Yeah.
So you will have 8 points, so you can put magnitude 9 on it. Okay, so that means that you're changing the range and the magnitude, which will mean that you will have a total cast time of 3 turns, 1 for your normal one. So I will put that there like that. And Lionel, okay, what do you want Lionel to do, folks?
I want him to hold me down. After hold on. I want to hold after I cast my spell. I want him to hold me down until I say cantaloupe.
Is that what you're telling?
Yeah.
Are you using
As I'm
that?
doing this.
Are you using a free action?
If I can, yeah.
Yeah, you can use a free action.
As I
So
do this, yeah.
you want him to hold you down? Is that what?
After I cast my spell, I want him to hold me down until I say cantaloupe.
After you've cast your spell. Okay. Then.
Until I say cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is the special word.
The
safe word.
The safe word.
I just okay then. What else do you want Lionel to do? Anything before that?
I presume we want him to move. Well, I was presuming we want him to move forward to, join our combatant, and I'm a little confused by the cantaloupe.
Well, just because I'm switching bodies, so I don't know.
Because he'll switch bodies, so
yes, yeah. I mean, out of character, obviously, we understand that this is because you're going to be somebody else and need to therefore be restrained until such time as you swap back again. But you haven't actually told us that in character. So,
do you want to know the interesting thing is, you've never done this. The only person that I don't even think Bartleby was with you. It was Hazra who tied you to a bed.
Yeah.
I mean,
what happened between Hazra and Cyrus? Provided it was consensual, it's entirely between them.
We did pay for the entire night in that bedroom on top.
Well, there you go
tavern.
then.
You did. You did. Lionel's got his sword, so he'll move forward. I don't. What are we going to do with this athletics check? Do you want to play it or not?
I would
just
say
want to add,
assess the specific circumstances at any given time. If it feels like it might be a problem, then roll the athletics check. But if it just seems like it's just simply walking forward and drawing a weapon, I don't see why that should take a roll.
Bartleby's got some words of wisdom coming up.
I just wanted to add, I thought it was funny when it happened to Belle, always stumbling around in caves, dropping her sling.
Yeah.
Like that to me made a lot of sense. So it's kind of more or less what you said, but my experience.
We'll have a think about it. He is up. He's moved level with you, Merrick, and I think he has a long sword.
I believe he does have a long sword as well. Yes.
Yeah. It's called a long sword.
I think he normally uses his one-handed though, because he tends to use sword and board rather than just a weapon.
He has a buckler as well, which he probably doesn't have on, so he'll probably use it two-handed at this point. What's this combat? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. Sophia, right, this is now merchants. Okay. So Sophia, Cyrus, grabs you. Okay. She actually wraps her arms around you. Now, she has a very weak unarmed combat. Okay. She only has 22% on it. Okay. But she's trying to grab you with both your arms to your side, if that makes sense. So her roll, her unarmed is 22%. Whoa!
Oh wow!
So
I don't think that's enough for a if it's 22%, I don't think it's enough for a critical though. 6.
Critical would be 3.
No,
Standard.
but
Yeah,
it's
critical would be very low
good
indeed.
enough. It's good enough for her to wrap both her arms, pinning your arms to your side.
Unless I do combat style.
You
deflect against her.
so you can, if you wish, do unarmed combat at this point, and so you can try to. But in taking your proactive action, it will ruin your spell casting for this round.
Yeah. Well, I have no other choice because I can't cast spell otherwise, right?
Okay, go for it then. Unarmed combat. I'm with a 6.
Hold on. I use a point of luck. Yeah, I'm not gonna let her beat me.
Is this your unarmed combat?
It's for one of my weapons is unarmed.
Oh yes, I see it. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, go for it. Are you using a point of luck already?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting far too excited about this. I must be deaf. Oh, that is better. So she tries to wrap her hands around you. How would you like to? You can't hit her, but
No, I'm gonna physically just kind of like direct her and then kind of like toss her aside.
Toss her aside. Okay, right. The other nobles act at this point. So this guy heads to the door. Okay. Bartleby, you know that this door opens outwards into the corridor. And he goes up to the door and he tries to push the door and he can't open the door. And Cyrus, you see this as well as Sophia being pushed to one
Space Missy.
So yeah, these now head towards the door. Hang on, I'll talk about this guy here. Acts on the fragments, on the race thing.
That makes
These
sense.
here, okay, the other ones now have to make their willpower check to see what they do. So if they fail the willpower check, they're staying where they are. If they're successful in their willpower check, they're moving. Their willpower is 37, just so you know. So I'm going left to right. 37. So he's failed. So this one is staying exactly where he is. I'm going to put a little cross on him just to tell me this one. This one, 37. He's staying exactly where he is.
If only they had luck. These
This
NPCs.
one is staying exactly and very close to this 37. And this one. They're all
brilliant.
staying. They're all
within 10 points. And
Yeah.
crazy.
They are all staying where they are as we come into combat round, still round 1, but combat turn 2.
Turn 2.
I'm just going to roll Sophia's athletics, if it's all right with you people. Since did you push her away with some force?
No, it's more like a.
All right, then I won't roll it then. I was going to see whether or not she was still stood up, but if it was polite, then she is still
kind of pushing her away from me.
Yeah,
directing her away from me, so I can focus.
Okay then. So we're coming into round. It's still round 1, but turn 2.
Round 1, turn 2.
Yeah. So this guy now, this wraith guy, starts heading towards here. Okay. Now he's possessed this person. Okay, I'm just going to put that person out there because I'll need it shortly. And it's almost as if this guy is being moved like a puppet. His walk is really rigid and strange, and it's just sort of like going up and one leg's moving. If you remember Men in Black, the first one, when that beetle guy, he's moving a bit like that. So his movement is not huge, but he sort of like stutters his way there. This guy here sees you approaching, Merrick, and sees Lionel approaching, and he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starts heading towards the door. Burly guards stay exactly where they are. They drop Badger's arms. Badger just collapses to the floor, and they hold their weapons. Okay, this one actually.
So they're obeying instructions. They've let go of the urchin as they've been told to. They may look a little aggressive, but nobody panic because these are just emotional support hammers, and they're holding on to them because they're so scared. That's what that's about.
So this one takes a step forward and swings at this frightened noble.
These aren't Bane of Britain, are they?
Wait, so these are not their cult members. These are just...
I think these guys just don't care.
Oh.
A fight has started, and I think they will lash out at anything that is not them.
Right.
He takes a mighty swing at this noble. He's actually going to... He'll get a special on him. So he's going to do choose location head as his special, and then he's going to roll his damage. He does 12 points of damage to this noble's head, and this great hammer comes round, and there's this sort of like squishing noise. If you saw it in slow motion, you would see the noble's face actually head cave in as this hammer just sort of like takes him, and he just sort of like smashes him to bits, and he falls down onto the floor. And this, Merrick, you see this guy just laughing. You're totally right. They seem to be almost fanatics. This guy takes a step back and grabs Lawrence. Lawrence McKay. He needs to roll his combat style because that includes his unarmed combat. He reaches out, but somehow Lawrence scoots round the back of this. And Merrick, you can see him sort of like, really sort of like scared. You also, Merrick, there's probably a bit of a blood spray from
Yeah.
this noble who's just gone down. I'm going to put him back on just so I know, but I'm just going to shrink them a little bit smaller.
That's where the body is.
Yeah. So that's them done. So that was on round round 2, aren't we? So they've got that left. He's got 4, so that's got that left. Merrick, you are up.
Okay. Yes, I am indeed, as you say, up. And I am just going to step in and attempt to do unpleasantness to this burly guard.
Okay. Just make a as you approach him, you notice that he's actually armored from his abdomen upwards. He seems to have no armor on his legs. You can see his loincloth. Then these big
chopping his legs off is a valid tactic.
But this thigh is probably as big as your waist. It's absolutely massive. And the rest of him, he seems to have some kind of metallic armor on elsewhere.
Right.
Go for it.
So I will put in my 6-point penalty for being over 100.
Thank you. -6.
Well, that's not a good roll, but it is at least a hit.
Well, yeah. Well, because this is a differential roll, so
I'm just deciding whether to reverse that and go for a critical.
You would get a critical.
Yeah, I think I'm spending the luck point, and I'm going to go for a critical here.
Okay, then. So your score will be critical 2. Yeah. So he's going to use his last luck point, not his luck point, his last action point, and will roll against yours. What did you say? -6.
-6, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He gets a critical as well. So there's no combat specials.
Whoa.
We've leveled each other out. Now I need to.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. I love it. We need to just check something here. What's the reach of your weapon?
Is long.
So is mine. So that's fine. How big is your weapon?
It is a medium weapon with a long reach, so it's not as big as its reach would suggest.
Yeah, so I have a long reach as well, but the size of my weapon is huge.
Huge hammer.
So I will absorb the damage, I think. I don't. Will you do half?
I think because you're 2. If you're huge, that's 2 above, isn't it? Which I would have thought that's.
Let me just check.
Going to be.
What are you? You're medium.
I'm medium, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take. It'll block all your damage.
All of that damage. Yeah, I thought it would.
That
was a waste of a luck point.
It could have been a good one, though. It could have been a good one.
Yeah, that should have been so good, but
because
those dice.
If you hadn't, I would have got a defensive crit.
Yeah, you got a defensive special against me there.
Yeah,
critical.
Yeah, so it was still worth doing. Therefore, he's used another luck point, action point. I think he's down to 0 now. Bartleby.
I can move and miracle with one action, correct? Or not?
You as long as you don't run, you can walk and cast spells. You just can't do proactive or more than a walk.
So if I were to go right up behind,
is your shield? It's not concentration, isn't it?
It is not.
No, yeah. So that's absolutely fine. You can cast another spell if needed.
Yeah, I've only reluctantly taken concentration spells. Okay, so I want to move up to Merrick.
Yeah. Next to
And
this noble as well.
yeah, the one that's twitching and being like beetle guy.
Yeah, so
I'm
you're putting yourself within arm's reach of the evil spirit. That sounds like a good move.
my
He's
goddess
got-
will protect me. So maybe you guys need to actually jot that down and remember it. Um, and also
just
in the
writing this
process,
down.
I think maybe jot down that Amriel's not going to let your head get burst open like a balloon. I would like to cast Aegis of Amriel onto Merrick.
Nice.
The Aegis is immune to all damage in the locations where I guess I place it, and it will last 11 minutes.
Okay. Then. So roll your exalt
Okay.
to see if it comes off.
Yeah, that's yeah. Where am I? There you are. Exhort.
Oh, it gets another
Oh, by the way,
crit!
what's really cool about priests or theists, I should say, is a critical you pay no points.
Oh, no
So
points.
for the higher miracles that cost up to 3 points, it's just a critical is 0. It's no
Excellent.
halvesies.
That's quite literally the best roll you can possibly do, too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
see, Amriel saves.
you haven't lost any devotion pool yet.
I did earlier in the party because I did a dismiss magic, a little bit of the nope.
But in this, you have.
Yes.
So how many locations does that go to?
The number of locations is a hoplite shield, but the parrying size is colossal.
Okay, so that won't do any damage. How many areas does a hoplite shield take?
I want to say 5, but I can look it up real quick. I mean, I'm not going to be able to protect all of you, but your head's not going to pop.
Yeah, that is true.
Be good. Yeah. Not lack of head popping is generally seen to be a good thing.
Hoplite is
4 locations.
okay. Oh yeah, 4 locations. So I guess I'd do head, torso, sword arm,
And
because
no
they're both sword
abdomen.
arms.
Yeah.
Well, you're using this two-handed, so if you lose one of your arms, you're not going to be swinging anymore.
If he loses his abdomen,
That's fine.
he's dead.
No, you got a good point. I'm going to trust in his style. I'm going to take abdomen, torso, head, and right arm.
Okay, can you add that to your character sheet, Merrick? So in the torso bit, can you see the little shield column?
Ah, yeah, there was a little shield column. There we go.
Put C in those locations because you put the size of the shield. So the size is colossal in those locations.
Okay.
Yeah, brilliant. Excellent.
That's me.
Just to let you know, Darth the End in the chat says, "Praise to the light."
Yes.
I like that. That's good. Why is this timed?
And again,
not...
this is immune to all damage.
Yeah.
Like
no way to sunder that. It's just there.
Yeah,
it's immune to all damage at all. So
you need to dismiss magic of 11 magnitude.
Yeah. And that's the other nice things about theists. They don't have to pay extra for magnitude like poor sorcerers do.
Yep, those poor sorcerers.
Which, talking about poor sorcerers, we come to you, Cyrus. You've
calling Cyrus a poor sorcerer. I thought he was a pretty good sorcerer.
You've I better put us on the battle map. Nobody on the stream's been able to see anything of the combat so far.
No idea what's going on. Okay. Hey, it's
here we are.
Theatre of the
people.
mind, dear boy.
Yeah.
Theatre of the mind.
This is what's happening. Cyrus, you've pushed or gently encouraged Sophia to move away from you. You seem to be a lot of nobles around you. You've lost that turn. So if you want to start spell casting, you'll need to do it again. You can actually move and still spell cast. So you can actually, as long as you're only walking, you can move if you wish.
I'm gonna move to right here. That's walking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm gonna, for a free action, yell, "Leave me alone," and then I'll start my casting.
Okay.
The seduction penalties later.
This noble says, "I wasn't touching you," as you say, "Leave me alone." What would you like Lionel to do?
I want him to probably start shooting his arrow. Probably.
He doesn't have his. He doesn't have
He
his.
doesn't have his bow.
Doesn't have his bow with him.
He can have his bow with him if you wish.
No, there's no. Who brings a bow to a party? We're not that. We're trying to
Yeah,
make Cyrus look good. We're his. I mean, I would say he probably should
It's
go
not like
after.
this is Call of Cthulhu where everyone takes handguns and shotguns to a concert.
Yeah.
Well, in America.
Yeah, in America they might.
I imagine he'd try and
Do you want
engage over
him
here.
to attack this?
Yeah, I think he should go for the other burly guard, shouldn't he? Really?
It's either that or he might try to use sneaky tactics and try and engage this guy as well, because he'd probably say, "I
double
don't
team
really
the
care
first
about."
one because he's a bit mean.
Yeah, and he might not care about the other guy being chased around the pillar.
Do you
I
want
don't
to,
think anybody cares about Lawrence, do they?
do you want to double attack then?
Double attack. That's my vote.
Okay.
Is it Lawrence or is that the captain?
That is, it's Lawrence McCain, yeah.
It is another Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah.
I
The other one has
threw
Lawrence
myself for a
as his-
moment because of Captain Mikhail Lawrence, and I
yeah.
thought, am I just applying the wrong name to this guy? But
I
no,
decided
it is
to
Lawrence.
make all my baddies have Lawrence.
They're now
in
all
them.
called Lawrence from now onwards.
Okay. So
Don't mean I'm a bad guy. That's my middle name.
So this would be his second action point, Lionel, and he has exactly 100%. So there's no augmentation here, no reduction or increase. But my burly guard has
I think this guy's out of APs, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Excellent.
Right, he gets 61.
Good roll.
So
Good roll.
He will get a special. So he can choose location leg if you wish him to do that. He can't do max damage because that would be a crit.
I think going for if the leg is unarmored, I think taking out his legs is a good idea.
Or you can. What's the other one where it limits his ability to attack anybody this round?
It'll be press advantage. That is.
I think press advantage makes sense.
But yeah, it would be. But I'll tell you for nothing, you can't.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was called Annoy the GM, but.
So let's. He'll do choose location. Do you want left leg or right leg? Because he has to do one or the other.
From the angle he's coming in at, it would make sense for it to be the left leg, wouldn't it? That's the closer one.
Left leg then.
Big money, big money.
Hang on a minute. Is it 1d10 for a two-handed?
It's 1d10 for two-handed. If he's using a longsword one-handed, that would be a d8. So it depends on whether he's using his shield.
He's not. He wouldn't have brought his shield with him.
Right, so d10 damage then, yeah.
D10,
plus whatever his damage bonus is.
He doesn't have a damage modifier. 8 points. 8 points to my burly guard. What leg was it? Left?
Or whatever's left
left
of
leg,
it.
yes.
Left leg. Oh! Okay. That takes him 1 point into a serious wound. So his left leg is now at -1. Well, it's at -2. But I was just building the tension. So I need to make an endurance check against the original dice roll, which was 61. No augmentations there. Okay, he fails this. So the first thing that you notice is that he drops to one knee. His leg gives out, and he can't attack for 2 turns because of his wound. Merchants, nobles. Okay, so there's Cyrus, you can hear it. There's a lot of screaming and pounding at the door. You also hear Sophia. You sort of like gently put her to one side, but she goes, "Oh!" and almost like does a Karen on you, and just sort of like flings herself to the floor in a sort of like writhing around in not ecstasy, but more sort of like Karen as if say, "How dare you do this to me?" As she rolls around on the floor. Cyrus, just while she's doing that out your corner of your eye, can you just roll me a perception check, please?
I guess.
Yeah, okay. Let me just roll this. I'm actually going to secret roll it. Okay. No, you can see her. She's there going, pretending to be injured. And we're coming to combat round 1 still, but we're in turn 3 for anybody who has actions. Now, this is interesting, Bartleby, because this thing next to you is a noble who, because he's possessed, who doesn't have 3 actions. So it's just sort of like there, and it's just sort of like stationary at the moment. This guy does have 3 actions and disappears.
Typical dark sorcerer.
Yeah.
Always dying and disappearing, doing poison drugs.
The burly guard in front of you guys doesn't have any action points, but this one here does. And he's going to step forward to Lawrence and swing his great... Oh!
Oh my God.
Is that the second crit I've got on my hammer rolls?
You're
you've got
having
a crit
good time.
parrying against me. You've got a crit against Lawrence.
This I am going to use choose location head as my first special, and my second special I'm going to do max damage.
Max damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bye, Laurie. Bye,
So
Laurie.
I forgot to roll something, by the way, on the other character. But no, I think so. Max damage. So my great hammer is 1d10 plus 3. Plus I have a damage modifier of plus 1d4. So
Of course, they're burly.
So it'll be 10 plus 3, which is 13. And then I've got to
And then the
roll...
D4 still rolled as normal, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And I only get a 1, so he'll take 14 points.
A mere 14 points to the head. I mean, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, he's wearing his helmet, guys.
He's just got it. Lars has just got his little... Well, actually, what he does... The burly guard gets his hammer and he swings it over his head, swaps his hands as it comes around, and it just plants it straight into McCain's head.
The head between the hammer and the pillow, isn't it?
Yeah, and just squashes his head. It's like splat. And there's sort of like blood spurts out out all directions, and he sort of like crumbles to the floor.
I didn't realise we'd got Dario Argento in as a guest GM this session.
Well, who's that? I don't get that.
It's an Italian thriller, technically,
Oh, yes.
director, but was known for the amount of blood and violence in his movies.
What is it? Kill Bill? Is that a
That's Quentin
Kill
Tarantino.
Bill, yeah, that's a Tarantino. Yeah.
Yeah.
Argento, he did Suspiria, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I only know Kill Bill because she wears a yellow tracksuit, and it's got the woman from Charlie's Angels in it, as
it's Uma
Lucy
Thurman
Liu?
as the
Lucy
lead,
Liu?
and it's got everybody in it in the other roles.
And there's one of the attackers has like a chain with a spike ball on it.
Yep.
She gets planted in the head, which I always thought. So just to let you know, this noble here, let me just put my name on my cursor so you can see it. So this noble here and this noble here have to make willpower checks again because they've just literally seen
Yeah.
thing with boss. So they are 37. So I always go left to right no matter what. Okay then. So this guy here is now crouched on the floor. He's almost like in fetal position, gently rocking backwards.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
And so is this guy. They are both on the floor, rocking backwards and forward. You can hear in the background there's a lot of hammering,
A lot of thumping on the door.
on the door. Why am I only on Burly Guards? What's happened there? I don't. Oh, hang on.
The Burly. The last thing to happen was before those willpower checks was the Burly Guard squashing Lawrence's head.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's it, because he had 3 actions. So, Merrick, if you got an action point left, you can act.
I do.
So this guy's prone at the moment, which just means he's going to be formidable to attack you.
So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to sidestep, spin, and I'm going to pull damage. I'm going to attack with the hilt of my sword.
Yeah.
This is a legitimate technique. The sword is generally held in a ready position like this and strikes forward. Instead, you just step in closer, put it that way, and attack forward with the hilt. So that'll do half damage, and I'm going to do that against the noble that's possessed.
Oh, nice. Go for it.
Yeah, trying to knock him out rather than kill him, ideally.
I'm waiting for an attack roll here.
Yeah. For some reason, it doesn't.
Oh, there we go. It does.
When it brings up the dialogue asking me what my penalty for being over 100 is, it doesn't automatically put me into that box. So I keep typing it and nothing happens.
Oh, yes.
And I have to remember to click in the box.
Yeah. So you will be able to hit. So you'll have a special and need special hit location and damage.
Yeah. So I'm going to take choose location for my special. I'm going to smack him in the face with the hilt of my
nice
sword.
Go for it.
So is that going to be roll a d10 as normal and then halve it?
No,
is that how we do half damage?
That would be the case if you were using your sword, but you're not. You're using the pommel of your sword. So that's the same as if you were attacking if you had a long reach weapon and you were hitting with the shaft. So we'll do 1d4 for that. Unless you want to do 1d10, it's up to you. You can slap him.
I'm fine with the d4. Let's go with the d4.
Go for it. Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely fine with a D4 when it rolls 4.
Okay, so this that is enough to take him into a serious wound. So the noble needs to do an endurance check. Just to let you know, their endurance is 26. Okay.
So this is on my side.
No.
Oh, wow. Is that
he
making up for all the criticals in the other direction?
Yeah, so I'm going to say that just knocks him out cold, and he falls to the ground. I'm going to put him there and tell you what happens.
Cinematically, I can just see the spirit staying exactly where it is and the body falling backwards and leaving the spirit standing there.
That was a bit like, there's a Marvel film like that, isn't it? Where that woman
in Doctor Strange, where he knocks him out of his astral form out of his body. Yeah,
a bit like that, which is cool. Bartleby, you don't.
I don't have any action points, but I'd like to buy one from you with a luck point.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I don't trust what's happening. I would like to back up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Walking back a few feet, like to about here-ish.
Yeah.
And then I want to cast a spell. And I don't get to cast this very often, but you're probably guessing it's Spirit Shield.
I've just noticed the symbol that you're using for the shield there. And does that indicate that Amriel is somehow connected to Palpatine? Because you appear to have joined the Galactic Empire, looking at the symbol on your character.
That is correct. We are. It is just a moon.
Right now, now this is a concentration spell.
This is a concentration spell, but it's also one of my very few ranged spells.
Yeah.
And I'm targeting our boy Badger over here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, go for it.
Because I believe that if the body gets knocked out, there's a chance the spirit's
still... Is this a folk magic spell?
It is.
Yeah.
And I use my folk magic to fight if anybody wants to try and enter.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool for me.
I think I might have to ask you to teach me that.
Well, you have to join the church.
Okay.
Do you want to know? Hang on a minute, because spell effects. Here we are. This is what. Oh no! Hang on. I wanted to put. I'm sure last time you used this, we had a glow around him. Animated spells.
I'm hoping all of my spells are glowing in this room right now. We're going to bring the light of Amriel to this dingy basement some way.
Absolutely.
Right. I am going to put... Oh, look at this. How cool is that?
That's Amriel.
That depends on your definition of cool.
That is... I love that. Well, that's not what we're going to do. I'm going to put this around him. Oh, where's he gone?
Is it worrying, though, that when you put that tentacle thing on the screen there, I knew exactly what spell it was?
What is tentacles? It?
Well, in D&D, that's a Dark Tentacles spell.
It just says, on mine, it says, Wild Black Tentacle.
Yeah, that's probably because they're avoiding using the the copyrighted Dark Tentacles spell name.
I've lost Badger.
You have. You've
lost in the light of Amriel.
It happens. Oh no, we have failed in our mission to rescue Badger. He's been taken up.
He's an angel now, boys.
Yeah, he's. I won't be able to. I've got him. I'm going to pop him in the... Oh.
Good to see, though, that with everything going on, the violence and the kidnapping and everything, Badger's still got a smile on his face.
Is that... Why is that not moving? That spirit...
just suddenly...
Oh, yes, it is.
There we go.
The spirit shield is moving. That's actually a stinking cloud. sorry, I just need to.
My religion is not stinking though. So
I just need to put him.
please
right.
note that down.
Right. So you are one.
He misread that. It's actually a religious thing. It's Saint Inking Cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's it. That does take a magic point. Cyrus, you will be if you're continuing your spell, you will be down to 2 turns left, unless you want to cancel it and do something else.
He's muted, but he's holding up a peace sign. I think that translates to 5.
Okay.
This would be number 2, so that means I get one more.
Oh, not Roman V. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and Lionel does have 3 actions, I think. Yeah, he does. So, do you want him to hit this guy?
He's like a mercenary, so he's probably thinking about finishing the job.
Yes, I think finish this guy off.
Sounds good to me. He will miss. He does
That's the
have
guardian.
he does have luck points.
But that's the guardian. He would have
that
won
was,
with his
that
100.
was that was the guardian. He's got. If I remember rightly, Lionel has 100%, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So technically, a 92 would hit.
that would have been a hit.
Yeah,
As
he
well.
hits as well. So he'll do leg again.
Yeah.
Maybe the other leg. Keep him down. If we've taken out both his legs, then we don't need to worry about him so long as we stay outside hammer reach.
Okay. So therefore,
Maybe we can interrogate him later and get some clues.
that will be a 1d10 on his other leg, which is only a 4, which does only gives a minor wound on that leg. Okay. And they're still bashing at this door to get out. You don't remember the door being locked, by the way, and therefore we're all
But it certainly
done.
wasn't locked when we came through it.
Hey, did you know in classic fantasy you can actually get 4 action points? Can you imagine that?
I can't.
4 action points. Okay, I propose, since we're just about to come to the top of I know it's a little bit early, it's 10 minutes early, but I propose that we take the break now.
Between rounds would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to take a quick break, 15 minutes. So we'll be back between 25 to and 22 the hour. Okay, to start, and we'll go to round 2
to brutalize more burly guards.
Well, I've got a guard free now, and he's got Cyrus in his sights. I'm really worried about Captain Kangaroo. He's been so quiet today. It's nerve wracking. It just puts me off. Okay, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back real soon. Because we've got some aggro to do. Captain Kangaroo's got his sunglasses on
Again.
Yeah, I had so many questions about your sunglasses, Captain Kangaroo. People saying
Exactly what he wants.
I think he's sending secret messages. There is somebody somewhere who watches the streams, and depending on when and for how long Kangaroo wears his sunglasses, that tells them something. And he's passing information to somebody. That's what it is.
I thought he had pink
classic
eye.
tradecraft.
I thought he's got pink eye.
That's the other possibility.
And he's trying to hide it. That's what
I think it's more romantic to suggest he's a spy.
Well, no, Mr. Pickles told me the real reason.
It's my guess.
It was your guess. Although you gave 2 options and I went with 1, and you sort of said, no, I don't think that it really is what's happening. So, yeah. So, brilliant. Okay, then. We are top of the round. combat round 2, so everybody's got action points back. The burly guard on the floor, he's got one more turn of not being able to act because of his serious wound. Chat is now putting emojis up that has like the cat with sunglasses on and things like that. They're also like matching Captain Kangaroo now. So we come straight to Mr. Wrath, who becomes corporeal. Is that right? He sort of like manifests itself, and it's going to attack you, Mr. Bartleby.
What?
So the first thing we need to do is you need to roll your willpower. That's your attack roll. And I'm going to roll my spectral combat attack. Remember, you're at a hard rather than a normal roll. Off you go. No, I'll roll mine first because I'm attacking.
Yeah, you're being aggressive.
What? How can I have an attack roll of 82 and fail?
Hold on, I could fumble.
You don't need to. We both fail as the fragment of Discordia tries to take possession of you on the Wrath's go. Burly Guard
wants to take out the person maintaining that spirit shield, doesn't it? That's what it's doing.
Burly Guard has squashed this guy, and he is going to. He is going to come round here and attack Lionel. That seems like a fair attack. So he will use his action point and swipe at Lionel. He doesn't have any of that. So he will attack. He will hit. Lionel, of course, can parry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get you.
Yes. Can't he, though?
Gets a crit. So he will actually get a defensive parry. Okay, a defensive parry. Now, the Burly Guard has still hit. Okay, he's still hit. But Lionel has parried with his sword, which is, I would have thought, large. Is it? A long sword?
If it's a long sword, it is a medium sword.
Medium. Okay. So this huge hammer is going to do some damage to him because I think here.
However, if he got a crit, can he not use the enhanced parry special to cancel all the damage?
He can if he would like to do that.
He
I think he'd
called
like to
me
do
a second
that.
ago. Yeah, he said, "Hey, I would like to do."
Did he say?
Okay,
is that what he said?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Should it
I didn't know
happen
he
to
got
come
my
up,
number, to be honest. I
use
never talked
enhanced
to him outside of
parry.
this, but if you want to listen to it,
I've been
weird.
printing out. If you ever
Left
go
me a
to
voicemail.
notes of Pavis, they have some really nice printable sheets like this, which medium, and his is huge. Yeah, so it would stop
Huge.
none of the damage. But if he uses enhanced parry, does that then block it all?
That cancels all the damage, irrespective of weapon size.
Wow, that's a nice one to have.
It's a really good, but you do need to have a critical on your defense to be able to use it at all.
And that's what he's got. That's what he has got. So this hammer would have done 13 points to just a random location. So it would have done 13 points to his 11, which would have been, I'd just like
That's the chest. That
yeah, so he's
would
got,
be unpleasant.
he's got 5 points of armor there. That would take it down to 6. No, sorry, 5 points of armor there, take it down to 8.
To 8, yeah.
And he's got 7 points there, so it would be down to a serious.
So yeah, that would have been just one blow straight to serious. Not nice.
Yeah, in his chest. So, which is nice. So somehow at the last moment he manages to angle his weapon or something, and it slides off. And we're both of them are down an action point, but they're done. This guy on the floor can't do anything, but this is also his last thing for action. Merrick.
Yeah, I think under the circumstances, I will move around and give Lionel some backup.
Nice, since he came and backed you up beforehand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Return the favour.
I can't see the cameras, but I almost imagine that Mr. Pickles is frantically looking through the book at the moment. So I see.
You're correct.
Right, that
Okay.
will hit. So I'm quite naturally going to use an action point to try and resist this. What I'm at -6, aren't
Yeah.
I?
-6, yeah.
-6. There we go. I've missed. I've missed my parry, which means
That's
you
what we
get
like to
the
see.
special. You get the special.
Yeah. Oh, well, the tactics seemed to work well last time. I'm going to choose location and go for his left leg.
Left leg. You go for it. So I just need some damage.
So, yes, I'll give us all my damage there. Oh, gosh.
Oh,
A whole 2 points of
Ow.
damage. That was not as effective as it could have been.
left leg, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's you done. And Bartleby, what would you like to do?
I have a mechanical question.
Ooh.
So theists, they use magic points to cast their abilities, don't they?
They use devotion pool, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that what
the
you
act
mean?
of yeah. Well, I guess my question really is, dismiss magic, does that ever connect with theists? Like if they manifest a spirit, does my dismiss magic affect that? Or is that like more strictly normal magic types?
If I say spirits are not magical,
That does make sense. I guess I was wondering, is there a magical component to a theist having summoned a spirit into reality, or is it more of just a request they do?
oh, when an animus summons a spirit,
Yeah. Is there a connective like thing one could sever?
no. Well, they summon them in one of two ways. They're either bound to an item, okay, and so they bind them to an item. They use that item to call something, and if you destroy that item, okay, then the spirit is no longer attached to it, and normal spirits would just wander off and that'd be it. Or they can summon a spirit. So that's when they've arranged some services, if that makes sense. So the spirit is wandering off in the spirit plane, and they use their binding skill to summon them. So it doesn't matter if they're coming from a fetish or from the spirit plane, they roll their binding. So their binding is like your exhort and Cyrus's invocation spell. So they literally roll to see whether or not it's appeared or not.
Gotcha. But they don't have like magnitude or intensity on that?
No.
Okay, that answers my question. So I am as panicked as Bartleby would be, and I believe this moment would probably be enough to break his concentration, so his spell would likely end. And besides the fact he's going to call on Amriel to defy this spirit and make it back down by standing in its way and using Spirit Shield on myself. Yeah.
Right. Roll. You'll need to roll your folk magic, won't you?
Should be right below it.
16. Yeah, nice.
Okay. So if I'm reading correctly, I can use my folk magic at a standard instead of my willpower at a hard. Yeah? Or do I still get the hard?
Only if I can't attack you now.
But he's hard.
Does the spirit shield completely block my attack?
No, it just makes it so I use my folk magic skill instead.
Nice. Okay, then. Let's
and they have to use their willpower, which might be not great for me.
It's a willpower against folk magic to be able to attack or possess you.
Okay.
I'm hoping that their willpower is less than their spiritual combat, and either way, my folk is higher than my willpower.
So what must I use my willpower now?
I think
yes.
I think the way I'm reading this, I think it's works kind of like a block.
Yeah.
So they would need to be. It would be an opposed roll, presumably against the original spellcasting roll.
Well, it seems like since it's concentration, it would be a different roll each time, wouldn't it? Because they try to attack,
sense.
I'd have to use that as my defense.
Yeah, I suppose maybe it is. Yeah.
So all we're doing, instead of doing my spectral attack against your willpower, we're actually doing my willpower against your folk magic.
Yes.
And if you win, can you do damage?
You know, if you say so, then it's true.
This is not actually combat. This is the spirit trying to overcome the spell so that it can attack. So if it wins the willpower versus folk magic contest, it can then make its attack.
Okay. And does that take an action point?
I think it's all one action point for the attempt to attack. And then it just doesn't go anywhere if you fail the willpower check.
Okay. So Bartleby, you can see I've shrouded you in your protecting glow. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Because
to kill Bartleby.
No, because Cyrus now comes down to his one turn that he had left over. Remember, when you have one turn, you actually act on the same round. Reloading, you act on the next turn, but spellcaster, you act on that one turn. So you are now able to switch bodies, Cyrus.
It's all coming together.
Switch into the body just in time to feel a small stabbing pain in one leg.
I'm going to use a point of luck to reverse the roll.
Okay, to 64.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which person are you swapping bodies to? Bartleby.
This one right here.
Oh, this one.
You want the one with no legs?
Yeah.
Well, his legs. He still has legs. They're just paralyzed.
He's not very happy.
Yeah. He
can't. But he can stand up now, right?
No, he
can hop.
One
got
of
like
his
serious wounds.
one of his leg
Oh.
has a serious wound. So
Never mind. I'm going with this one then.
this one. Okay, then
That was the initial idea, but never mind. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
What's my resist, please?
Willpower.
Willpower. Here it is then. I don't have an augment on it. Oh, 34. But your roll
still not good
was
enough, is it?
64. So that would be perfect. So what we're going to do here is swap the tokens. Now, I think I'm right in this, but correct me, Cyrus, if I'm wrong. You take on the physical properties, but not the special properties. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So
Whatever special means.
now, well, for example, now that I'm in your body, I can't spell cast. You still get the spell casting, but we take.
You're just a short, weak guy over there.
Yeah, that's right. and you've now got this massive hammer. So do you get my
Strength,
butchness? Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I am you.
But not skill.
But not skill. Yeah. Or do you get skill as well? No, you can't.
It was just
No,
strength
skill would be a
size.
mental thing. So you
All
would
I
just
got
have
on that was
body.
on Switch Body was both characteristics retain their own skills.
That's all.
Gain the strength, con, size, and dex. Of the
Yeah.
other body.
So we still have our skills. So you're not using my skill to wield a two-handed hammer. But you still have yours. You are now. Oh, Cyrus.
I'll probably find it easier.
This is what you've dreamt of all the time. I tell you, these guys.
Overrated.
These guards are size 16. They also have a strength of 18, a constitution of 14. So all of a sudden, you are just this powerful big guy. You also can see in front of you Merrick, who's just taken a hit at you. And you've got I can tell you've got a wound in your left leg because you can feel that. And Lionel is here as well. You switch bodies. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna with a big hammer in my hand, move over one, and then smash this guy right here, as he's down.
Okay. So you don't have any of this guy's skills, correct?
If it's combat style, no, I don't have his combat style.
No. Okay then. So you're not
That would just be
proficient.
what strength plus dex.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. So it'd be his strength and his dex, wouldn't it?
That's a good point. Yes, it would be, wouldn't it?
So his strength is 18, his dex is 16. So 34, does that make?
I guess so.
Yeah. So roll 30, roll a percentile dice, and you're going for 34. Yeah, you make it. You sort of like the boom, and it sort of like crashes down to one side. So Merrick and Lionel,
right.
You now see this guy attacking the other guy as that's happening. Lionel, what do we want to happen here, folks?
Now, see, there's a part of me that says we've seen this guy attack Laurie already, so are we just going to assume that this guy is randomly attacking anyone now, rather than that he's been taken over and is on our side, and still try and take him out?
So what we could do,
because Cyrus didn't say it's me, Cyrus,
Or
No.
cantaloupe.
yeah.
or Cantaloupe.
you're the only person that wrote that word down. I forgot about. Why doesn't Lionel roll an insight check?
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And if he succeeds, he just thinks he's going around and hitting anyone and lets him do it. I still think... right, anyway, let's see what he rolls. He doesn't make his insight check. So I think he's just going to take advantage of this burly guy and hit him.
As far as he's concerned, this is still the same burly guard. It's just focused its attention on somebody else for some reason. Oh God!
Headshot.
So if he dies, do you just swap back to your own body, or do you die with him?
No, I just swatch back with my own body.
Yeah, if the sorcerer...
Oh, that's okay then. In that case, all you need to do is just stand there and say, "Come at me."
That's kind of the move.
Refuse to evade or parry anything while we hack you to pieces.
I kind of want to get a Dark Sorcerer, but he bailed immediately, but it's fine.
If the sorcerer's
Well,
body
if you really want to
is
help us, you could use your next action
while
point to
switched
start
with his
removing
victim,
armor.
His consciousness will also die when the spell ends. Using this spell... hang on a minute.
It doesn't say anything about, but
No, because it
only
says
if my
that...
body dies.
Yeah, it says if the sorcerer's body is killed while switched with a victim, his consciousness will also die when the spell ends. So if I killed his body, then that would be it. Using this spell sorcerer can briefly escape death. Casting is an enchantment, can technically allow the power. I don't think it actually...
It doesn't say. I was looking at it a second ago, but yeah, it doesn't say.
It seems sensible that it'd be interesting to see. Anyway, I've got a crit, so it seems what I'm going to say is that the body switched back, by the way, and then we'll see what rule mongers say. So therefore, he's going to do head max damage. Okay, on this burly. Oh no. Will he go for the head or will he go for a leg?
Armor be better.
Oh, he can bypass armor, yeah, for his crit.
Yeah, because it's worth.
So
he's got two, hasn't he? Because he got a crit, so he could bypass armor head
and max damage. No, he can bypass armor.
Which is going to be better for him, bypassing the armor or maxing the damage? I suppose we don't really know how much armor the guy's got, do we?
We could do bypass armor bleed.
But he could, if he does bypass armor, he could roll a leg.
Yeah, true.
I think if he's bypassing armor, you either do max damage with it, or you choose location with it.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, it's just... I think choose location is certainly a good move, but it comes down to which of max damage and bypass armor is going to be better for him.
Well, you know he's
max
got...
damage would be
10
points. So I guess if we think the guy's armor is like 5 or above, then bypass armor is probably better. If it's a relatively low armor,
it's 5.
Then max damage is going to be more useful.
I don't mind telling
it could go either way with that, couldn't it? He's got an even chance of rolling higher.
Yeah, like it's got to be like 4 to 5 is what I would guess, since chainmail's like what 3.
I'd say I would say bypass armor and choose location head, but I don't necessarily make the right decisions. So
I'm voting that.
Okay then.
Okay.
So therefore,
he rolls a 1 on damage.
He will just roll. It's either that he rolls for a location or he rolls for damage. That's your decision, isn't it? So
I think we're going to go with roll for damage, are we? Do we?
Yep.
Okay, right. Here we go then. 2.
Bloody typical.
Yeah, we got him.
but he does bypass armor, which means that he takes I'm taking that off Lionel's character. That's not the right person to take it over.
We really need to be more prepared with those blade sharps. We need to get these weapons blade sharped before the fight starts.
Before the ambush?
You can't.
Yeah, before the ambush. That's the thing. We need to go around with blade sharp on all the time.
That's
every time we change scenes, we immediately cast blade sharp.
So you can't actually cast it until combat starts, because that's the start of the scene. While folk, that's the disadvantage of folk magic. While sorcery can be cast hours in advance.
I'm used to blade sharp from RuneQuest 3 I used to play. And that, of course, had I think it was like 10 minutes as standard for what was then spirit magic, it was called in those days, rather than folk magic. And so, yeah, you could cast your blade sharp in advance, and it was a much more useful spell then.
We are down to... We're still combat round 2, but we're on to turn 2. And me and my fragment of Discordia is trying to overcome your spirit shield. So what I roll my willpower. Just to let you know, it's a good call. My spectral attack is 82. Okay, ooh. My willpower is 107. No, it's not. is only 58. Okay. So here we go. So I'll roll first.
Oh, wow.
So you have to crit and get higher than 2.
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh, okay. So now we do.
So now you do the spirit combat as normal because it's allowed to.
Okay. Yeah. So this is. I failed that attack. I failed that attack. So
there you go. See, it was worth casting the spell because otherwise that critical roll would have been
yes, would have been the first one. Okay, right. Burly guards. Okay, so this guy here, he's actually down on one leg. He's been he's got some damage missing from the other leg, but he's going to try to disengage with this his fellow guards person. So
limping drag away, trying not to be there anymore.
So evade will be against my evade, won't it? No, it'll be against Cyrus's evade, won't it? So this is my evade. Oh, I'm out of there. Roll your evade.
What are your rules?
I know. I'm loving tonight.
Now, I roll my evade?
Yes, because
burly guard suddenly turn into an acrobat because Cyrus evades using acrobatics.
No, yes. Well, you use your...
My attack or my evade?
Your evade, it needs to be, which you can use your acrobatics on.
Oh, so he's attacking me or what?
Yeah.
No,
okay. He's trying to disengage with you, so it's an opposed evade roll. He's trying to move away. You're trying to chase after him.
Okay.
So you're using your evade or acrobatics to chase after him. So he backs off, and you basically flick flack forward unexpectedly because the guards haven't moved like that.
So my evade is.
Where's my acrobatics? Okay.
I still managed to...
Oh no, never mind. It's
even if you so he's now disengaged from combat. Merrick, you're up. Do you wish to roll an insight?
I think I do wish to roll insight, yes.
Go for
because at the moment I don't know what's going on.
Hang on. I've got another action.
Hang on.
because I
Oh.
got my other bird.
Oh yeah, you've got the one. You've got the one possessing Cyrus, who can now just
Yeah.
turn around, put his head down, and run head full on into the wall.
He's going to. Did you know that he's actually, this guard has got a dance skill of 23? Don't ask me why.
Okay,
Roll it. Roll it.
not so different to Cyrus after all.
Look, he's literally got a dice. Look. 23.
But he failed it.
He failed it. He's going to roll his insight check just because he's trying to figure out.
Just to try and figure out what the hell's happened.
Yeah. So he's completely bamboozled.
Befuddled.
He's sort of like he was a really strong, powerful guy, and now he's this little weak. What's your strength? What's your
10, I think.
Oh, he's gone from 18 to 10, and he's just sort of like, he doesn't have his weapon or anything. And the weird thing is, he sees this other person on the opposite side of the room laying into his friend, who's now started
I just have this image of
off.
him swinging a hammer he isn't holding at the target that isn't there, and getting very confused.
Merrick, now it's you. Sorry.
Now it's me. Okay, so the spirit has manifested in order to attack
Correct.
Bartleby.
Yeah. So you look over and
Do I know from past experience with tarot whether or not manifested spirits can take regular damage or not?
Oh yeah, we did find out. The only thing that would help that is blade sharp, right? It's magic damage.
It's magical damage. Whatever happens, it has to be magic to harm them in. So,
well, since nobody's trying to kill me, I'm going to take a moment to try and cast blade sharp.
Oh, this is never good.
If only we had some magicians in the group that could use magic to kill the thing that's trying to kill me.
To kill the thing, yeah. But hey, what are the odds?
Come on, this is your moment to shine with your blade sharp. Oh, no.
Missed it by 6.
You can use a nudge roll.
So close. Oh,
if we can use a nudge roll, this is the time for it. We need somebody.
We can nudge that
damage.
into being success, and that is what I'm doing.
How much did you have to nudge it to? How much
nudge
is a nudge roll?
Anytime, any amount between 1 and 10.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm only 6 points off. So
yeah.
bingo.
So you've got 2 nudge rolls, so you can use one of them, and they actually refresh at the end of the month. So
it's the 22nd now. So yeah, let's on it. I am nudging that. I am casting blade sharp on my long sword.
So you can put your own token on for blade sharp. Don't forget, you need to reduce your magic points because you haven't used this a lot of the time. it normally just goes psst, and that's it. So you're casting blade sharp. Bartleby.
It's a concentration spell, but am I able to keep chanting my prayer repeatedly and draw the knife that I found from Brother Kaldos's shop, like kind of holding it up as if it's like a cross against a vampire?
I think when you're concentrating, you can do. I think you can walk and take non-offensive actions. I think that's what is that. Does that make sense?
That's what I was thinking. I'm not attacking. I'm just holding it up as if the magic I saw in it in the previous session might have some sort of power to, I don't know, amplify Amriel or reflect, or it might seem like a threatening thing to it. I don't know anything. We didn't learn.
Just so you know, people of the orders, either the red or the green order or high, one of those two, they actually have access on World Anvil, if they tell me their username, to campaign secrets. And in the campaign secrets for August, it actually says what this weapon is. So I do actually know what it is. It's in the campaign's secret.
I don't know. I can't believe even this game's now gone pay to win.
It is now. It's called I'm Paying Tax.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. I think I'm sure that's right. Somebody from YouTube has just said he's got the moves. I think he's referring to you, Bartleby. So you are drawing this dagger that you still took from
Borrowed. And
Um,
I guess would I be able to take a step or two back as well, kind of backing up, holding up my fake cross, or is that too?
you can hold it up. If you want to try to disengage, then
No.
Okay,
I'm gonna hold the line with my knife.
okay, and we come to you, Cyrus. So your fellow burly guard has just taken one step away. What would you like to do? You've got Merrick and Lionel there. Lionel tried to hit you and hit a bit of your leg. No, on your head, or I think it was. So you do have a free action.
Free action is I shout, "It's me, Cyrus."
Cantaloupe.
Grapple my body.
Was that the word?
Cantaloupe.
What does cantaloupe do?
I thought you were trying to make a pun that you were going to switch bodies with Sophia and then say we can't elope.
Oh,
That would have been
what I thought
better.
you were going for.
You were getting somebody to hold this body until.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
So you can
But
say
nobody actually is holding said body.
Yeah, so you can say it's me, Cyrus, and then what are
Cyrus.
you going to do?
Go take care of my body. I'm gonna drop my maul and take out my scimitar.
Why would the guard have your scimitar?
He doesn't.
Not my scimitar. He has a scimitar.
He doesn't.
Look at it. Says great scimitar, two-hand sword, boar maul.
No, he's
his skill covers scimitar. He's not actually carrying one, presumably.
He just has his great maul.
I just have a great hammer. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm
just
going
to
after him with a great hammer.
Just to let people know, if you're watching the stream, you can watch it back. You can see the character sheet is open. I do only have great hammers because I thought they would be enough. I wanted to.
I'm going in again with the slam.
Was it 34?
34. Yeah. 34.
Yeah. Come on, Cyrus.
Come on. Let's see what happens.
Yes, it is a hit. What's burly guard? Okay. I'm going to use unarmed combat just while I am down on the floor here. I miss. So you are going to hit and you'll have a special. So I need to know your special, hit location, and damage. Now, just to let you know, for your great hammer, you can bash, stun location, or sunder. He's got nothing on his legs. You can use you can't use impale. Sunder removes the armor, so you do your damage and it takes off the armor first and anything else. So you destroy the armor in that place.
I'm gonna go choose locate. No. We'll do Sunder. Because he has probably good armor.
Okay, he does have good armor. Let me just get my Sunder out because I know you do damage. And then does it remove it from the armor? Damage in excess of the protection armor reduces the AP value of that armor location. Yeah. Any remaining damage after the protection has been reduced to 0 then carries on into the hit location. Okay then, so Sunder is your damage, so your special, so I need a hit location, or a d20, and then some damage. And
damage should be 1d3 plus 3 plus 1d4. Is that
it's 1d10.
Yeah, 1d10
plus 3 and then plus a 1d4.
Okay.
16. You roll better than I do. Look at that 10. So this is 16 points to his 11.
Which is his chest region, his heart.
His chest, yeah. So let me get this right. Damage in excess of the protection armor point reduces the armor. So I have 5 points there. So I got 11 points over. So that reduces the 5 down to 0. And then the 6 extra that you have then goes on to his chest. And that gives him a minor wound on his chest. Yes, he's got eight. He's got 8 points there. Brilliant. Lionel. I think Lionel will probably... I'm really worried that nobody's helping Bartleby.
It's okay. I'm not worried at all. Yeah. I've just been, whatever.
That's why I wanted the blade sharp in the hope that I can actually hurt this spirit.
So Lionel will have, he's got, he's used one of his action points up. So he'll use another one of his action points up, which leaves him with 1, and he will attack said burly guard. And he turns to you, Cyrus, and says something like, "We need to have a talk about this later on." As he looks quite confused as he hits this fallen guard. 23, he will get a special. He'll use choose location, and he will go for the chest because the armor is missing from that point now. And he will roll 1d10. He'll do 5 points of damage to that, which actually takes it down to a serious wound. And what was his attack? 23. This is my endurance check against that. He actually is all right. So he's actually he's not killed. Well, he's not knocked unconscious, but he is only able to parry and not attack for 3. Right. Sophia regains her composure and turns round and goes up to Cyrus here and flings her arms round him. Here's an unarmed combat. 20. Oh no, she fails. I think it's 23. Fails, but this guy now has this woman attached to her, and we're going into combat round 2, turn 3. Right. I do have a combat. I do have an action point. But you won't, Mr. Bartleby. But you will have your shield spell first.
Yeah.
So hang on, I'll do my attack. So this is my willpower.
Is that a crit? Is that a crit fumble? I can't remember. Is 98 fumbles?
No, it would give exclamation points. But everybody, just jot down praise Amriel, because I'm saying taught you one more turn.
Isn't that the second time I've got 98?
You're not. You do bad sometimes and really good every other time.
Just do not believe this. Okay. That's gone. Burly guards time. This one can't do anything. That's an interesting thing. We'll just keep it on the normal initiatives. But I was suddenly thinking, if you switch bodies, do you switch initiatives?
That's an interesting question. Yeah.
You know, because your initiative comes from your physical characteristics.
It's partly physical and partly mental, isn't it? So there's an argument either way.
We're just for
because
ease.
there's
yeah. So this burly guard here, this sort of like woman comes up and grabs him. So he just uses his unarmed combat to try and hit her.
Of course he would.
He sort of like is trying to fumble and get her off, but he these weak, feeble arms don't seem to be cooperating, and he suddenly realizes because he's so much smaller, he can't operate them well at all. Merrick, you're up.
Well, let's find out whether I can do anything to this spirit. Step over and try and run it through with a blade sharp sword.
Nice.
Come on, make him at least annoy him. He's just all up in my business.
Yeah, maybe it'll distract him if nothing else.
Oh no, it's a 91.
Well,
That's a
it's
good roll.
technically a hit.
It is, and I'm.
I'm not sure that I'm actually capable of hurting it, but it's technically a hit.
We got to try something. All I can do is stand there and
absolutely.
say,
I mean, worst case scenario, maybe I've attracted its attention and it will realize I don't have a spirit shield on me and go for me instead, leaving you free to do something to try and take it out.
I have
Not
nothing.
what, but something.
Okay. I think off the top of my head, this is because spirits don't have physical hit points or anything like that. They just don't have them. And I think what their physical thing is like their magic points. But your tenacity. So we'll look into this, but I'm willing to accept this. So do some damage for me, and I will investigate.
So what damage am I doing? If it's just the magical part, would that be like a D4? Because blade sharp adds one die type. So if I go from no die type to a D4, does that make sense?
So that's correct. You are just doing your magical bit of it.
So that's 2 points. So presumably it loses 2 magic points or whatever from interacting with the blade sharp spell, and isn't happy about it.
It's not happy about it
but I can't really do a special against a spirit, so
no.
Bleed
that's
magic
not really going
points.
to be relevant.
Say again.
Bleed magic points. Is that a special?
I don't know that I can make it bleed in this context. I suspect that I can't do specials. Is the downside of being able to hit it at all.
So you can.
I think we may be working outside of what's in the rulebook at this point.
Yeah. So there are some. So one of the specials it says you can do. Okay. So my specials for spirits has things like critical only, spirit fumbles, spirits only. But there are some things that say mortals only. Okay. It actually says that. So one of them is
I think
drive off. Mortals only. Spirits must resist an attack roll with willpower or depart.
Now that would make sense for this situation, I think, wouldn't it? Because it's not used to the idea that somebody with a physical weapon can hurt it at all.
Exactly. So
drive off might be applicable.
So spirit must resist attack roll with willpower. So what was your attack roll?
My
Ooh.
attack roll was 91.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch. And
Yeah.
is it my willpower?
And it's your willpower, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my willpower is only 58. Okay. So
But you could get a crit, which would
yes, I could get a crit. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
No,
good.
I don't get. I am successful, but I don't get a crit. So tell me, Merrick, what's this going to look like?
I think rather than swinging his sword in this instance, because he doesn't want to hit Bartleby, obviously, the attack was Merrick stepping in and doing a lunge forward. And as the sword passes through the strange ethereal waftiness that is the spirit, sparks of magic fly in all directions. The spirit flinches away in pain from that, and then does a runner, basically. I would say that depart the combat. The obvious thing is for it to unmanifest, go back to the spirit realm.
It'll go off to the spirit realm, and
So it's like kind of like instinctively just retreat back to the spirit realm.
Yeah,
doesn't mean it can't come back, I suppose. But at least we've got some leeway.
I know what that means. So certain spirits can do this. They can actually destroy the spirit. So it's an effect called deadly, and it actually allows spirits can destroy other spirits completely. And just out of interest, healing spirits, I think this is a really nice mechanic. They can heal, but they heal by giving up their own magic points.
Yeah.
And when they get to 0, that's it.
They're gone. Yeah.
They're gone.
So if you use it too often, it's gone. You've got to give it time to recover its magic points in between.
I just love that.
I think there are some really nice mechanics involved in spirits.
Yeah. So I will look into, just for reference, before everybody sort of like starts messaging me on the Discord. Not you guys. I mean people from Mythras. I will read into mundane magical combat with spirits, and then we can
so I mean at the moment I think we've got a system that seems to be working quite nicely.
Yes,
it's not necessarily exactly what's written in the rule book, but it's working for us at the moment. If we find out that there is an official way to do it that is better, then we can change that in future. But for now this is working, isn't it?
I did check up on something, Mr. Pickles, while I was, I don't know if you noticed, I came down and grabbed my book, because I actually looked up how do you call for divine intervention.
Okay, so you read my mind then.
just to let you know, you need to be a priest or a high priest, and you roll a hard devotion roll. And that's what you do. And I thought it would be appropriate to, because you're not a priest yet, aren't you?
No.
No.
I'm an acolyte.
That you could maybe have a formidable or a Herculean to see whether or not Amriel would actually come down and rescue you, or some description. Anyway, combat is not over. Bartleby, you're on 12. Merrick steps forward and whacks this spirit that dissipates before your eyes, even though Amriel was protecting you quite well. It's quite
Amriel was doing a sterling job.
It's quite spooky now. It really is. Bartleby, what would you like to do? So just to let you know, this guy is being laid into by Lionel and Cyrus. Badger is still here on the floor. He appears to be unconscious. Behind you, there seems to be a commotion trying to open the door, but at the same time, there seems to be a squealing woman who seems to go, Cyrus, please! Cyrus seems to be taking swipes at this Sophia. Now, you did hear him call out beforehand that he switched bodies, and you are familiar with this. He did it when you were trying to save the hairy hobgoblin in Lindo.
Yeah. I have no action points, but I'm going to buy another one.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to let Spirit Shield break concentration.
Yeah.
I want to run, or not run. I want to use my move to walk through the chaos in combat to Badger to see if I can help him.
Okay. Yeah. Roll your what do you wish to heal him, or he seems to be unconscious. He's got some minor wounds, but he hasn't got a broken leg or anything like that. You think he's probably taken a serious wound somewhere and failed his endurance check, and so he's unconscious, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Probably to the head.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is place my hand on his head and hope that Amriel can guide me with a heal wound.
And he suddenly grabs your elbow. No, he doesn't. Yeah, go for it. What?
That's the second time you've done that.
No, that's the third time I've gotten a 10.
Third time he's got a 10. Just one after another.
Amriel, guide me.
Amriel just says, "No, I don't want to take anything off you today, Baltimore. You're absolutely fine." Badger moans slightly. Cyrus, you are up. This guy is now defenseless on the ground. Would you like to coup de grace? Is that what it's called? Coup de grace?
Coup de grace.
I have one more idea, because I feel like Lionel can coup de grace him. I'm gonna do something. I don't. We'll find out if it's a thing or not. I'm gonna charge down and try to, with my body, break through the door up here.
Okay.
So just go full mass.
So in order to charge, you have to spend a whole round running, which you don't have.
Oh.
However, you can run into the first two. You want to be like here? Is this way? Is that where you want to be? Is that what you're saying? Into these?
I just move out of the way. I'd shout and run that way. Run through the door.
Okay. So hang on then. Let's just.
If you want me to, I can do an unarmed attack on the door.
I was thinking more brawn skill.
Okay.
Now, hang on, because don't roll anything yet. Because this guy's brawn is purely physical. It's strength and size. So he's actually got a brawn of 79. So roll a percentile dice, and you're looking for below 79. That is good. Just to let you know, Bartleby, Darthy N said, Amriel is paying out today. Quick, Bartleby, buy a lottery ticket and ask for Amriel's blessing. Okay, then. So what we're going to say here is that these get knocked out. Okay, I'll say that you knock these people out of the way. I get to the door. Now, what I'm going to say, just because I think it'll be fun. What was your resist roll? What was your roll? 68. 68. So a door literally has hit points, doesn't it? In a wooden door, it has 4 armor points and 25 hit points.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you may roll unarmed combat. Okay. So this is going to be a 1d4 plus 1d4. Okay. Specials will, if you succeed, okay, then we'll use it as combat. So we'll say that I'm 25. My number of hit points is my skill. So just roll it. So you are rolling. You're rolling some damage, aren't you?
Okay.
Yeah. Just roll some damage.
1d4 plus 1d4.
Yeah. 8 points of damage. Okay, so you bash into this door. You're not too... Roll your insight. Cyrus, roll your insight.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You figure it's blocked from the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
It's as if somebody's closed the door, then put a bar down over it. Okay, Lionel, I'm going to say, is going to just kill this character, this burly guard, so he's out of it. Sophia screams as several things happen. One of the burly guards tries to bash down the door, and Cyrus, her beloved, has picked her up and is trying to squeeze her head. And we're coming into combat round 3. And we're going to turn 1. And Bartleby, you'll need endurance checks at the end of this round.
Oh, I thought it was at the beginning.
Oh, no, beginning. 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a 28 of 72.
You're absolutely fine. So, burly guard, who's what was his what was your unarmed? Because he rolls on
44. Or my unarmed is.
What's your
68.
strength? What's your strength and dex?
Oh, my strength and dex is strength's 10 and dexterity is 13, so 20, or it'll be 23.
23. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now he's frantically trying to swipe at this person. As Sophia, Merrick, you're up. So,
well, badge is well in hand. One of the guards is on our side now, but I suppose I should do something about Cyrus.
You got Blade Sharp as well now.
Yeah. I mean, I could just run him through. That'll be fine, won't it? Yeah, because
you don't want to.
You didn't want to go back, right?
Because Badger's your friend, and I mean, he might need some.
Yeah, I know, but you're there. I mean, he's in good hands, isn't he?
That's true.
I have faith in you and Amriel.
You know what? I think you wrote some of my things down.
I've got it right here at the top of my notes for today. Bartleby's goddess will protect him. It says right there, just like you told me to write down.
So you have a bit of quandary at the moment because Cyrus. Let's put it this way: Cyrus's body seems to be trying to attack Sophia, and the burly guard's body is trying to bash through the door.
Trying to break the door down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, actually, what I am going to do, since I don't think Cyrus's body is a great danger to anyone, to be honest, without Cyrus's weapon skills in it, to use that glaive, I don't think anybody's head's going to be crushed by Cyrus. So I think I'm going to head over, because there must be a door down here where the sorcerer fled. So I'm going to go looking for that door.
Okay. You can move yourself.
I can get to about there.
Okay. So it looks exactly like it looks on the screen. It just looks like an alcove.
So there must be a secret door in there, but I can't look for it now because I've used
but you're one of your skills would be appropriate. So you can augment your skill with your perception to find it.
Cool.
Okay, but that would be
that would be on my next turn though anyway. So
Bartleby.
I want to see what hidden dangers are about to attack us. I'm gonna call for the sight of Amriel. Pow! And I'll take a refund on that magic point, please.
Good grief!
Okay. You probably see a very irate-looking fragment of Discordia
Pouting in the corner.
back in to have another go.
So you actually take a quick scan around the room. The only magic you see is sort of like the mystical tendril between the burly guard and Cyrus. I imagine in the when you look at it magically, you can see that they seem to be somehow
still silver cord or something connecting them together.
Connect them together, and they're both glowing magical because they both got a spell
and my sword.
on them.
My sword's magical at the moment.
Oh yes, and blade sharp on Merrick's sword.
So I don't see any other I don't see a magic portal or any glyphs or runes then.
No.
Like when I look in the alcoves that are nearest me.
No.
Okay. Radical.
Cyrus.
Yeah. Cyrus. I did this.
This is really worrying me because I know what's going to happen when the spell ends.
Trying to think of actually what would be a funny way of doing this.
Oh no. This is the worrying thing, that combat's not over yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to smash the door down with the hammer.
Okay then. So it's just your strength and dex as your skill, which I think is 34.
34. Scroll it.
Yeah,
I'll use a point of luck to reverse that.
Yeah, so you whack into it. So do some damage for me. So it'll be 1d10 plus 3 plus 1d4.
Plus 3 plus 1d4.
You did 8 before, didn't you? Yeah. That's only 15.
Wait, don't I get a special or no?
No, because it's a door. It's not.
Choose location, door.
Choose location.
Max damage. Yeah.
Max damage. Yeah.
So it's got 10 points left on it. So you whack into it. Right.
What? I shout. Do I have any free action before I end my turn or no?
Yeah, you have a free action every turn. So.
Lionel, grapple my body.
I'm assuming Lionel will do that.
I think that's not unreasonable. Yeah.
Which body?
Well, yeah. It's just so grappling is unarmed versus unarmed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be.
I trust.
Is Lionel good at unarmed? I feel like we saw him get beat up earlier in this adventure by the city guard.
It's grappling attacks are resolved using a pose roll of the attacker's unarmed skill versus the combat skill used by the defender. So here's Lionel's unarmed. His unarmed is dreadful.
That's what I remembered.
It's all right. It's me rolling. No, he sort of like goes across and tries to tackle.
Point of luck?
He could use a point of luck.
Sure.
He would use a point of luck.
He would.
I just
Hold
noticed.
on,
He's got a
Sorry,
6.
hold on a second. Someone's. Hey, would you use a point luck?
Oh my lord.
Oh, okay. Oh no, you have a good side too.
Lionel's got a
Never mind.
negative experience modifier as well.
Oh.
He won't be getting
What does that
22. So that would be 6, which won't be a critical, but it will be a success, won't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So now that's against, I'm going to say against my new unarmed combat, just for safety's sake. So Cyrus, it's 34, isn't it? We've done this, 34.
I thought it was 23 when it's in Cyrus's body. Well, regardless.
Well, doesn't matter what it is because I got a crit.
Hands off me, sir.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say is Lionel tries to grab and tackle, and this Cyrus's body pushes Sophia to one side, who sort of like, do you have a damage modifier? No, you don't have a damage modifier.
I have a negative damage modifier.
Yeah, you do. Sophia lands on the floor and gains hit points back. You can and he turns. This guy sort of like turns round to start fighting Lionel. Okay, we're going to combat. We're still combat round 3, but turn 2. Burly guard. Right, what was my 37? Did somebody say, or 34?
I thought it was 23, but
20. Oh, that would be more. It would be Cyrus's strength.
It's 23.
All right, so he's failed on his roll. Merrick, you're in the alcove now, if you wish.
Yeah. This occurs to me also, actually, that I should have made an endurance roll for fatigue, shouldn't I? And I have not done so yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, roll it now.
Yeah. Because I can only do 2 rounds.
Okay, so you're 1 level.
Okay,
Can you
so
only do... What's your constitution?
My con is only 9. It's not good.
It's not good at all. Do you wish to...
It's not good.
Use mechanism. Do you have mechanisms?
Right, yes. I have mechanisms, and did you say I can augment that with perception?
You can...
or would I be using perception augmented with mechanisms? Which way round?
That's a better way round.
Yeah.
Because you're looking precisely for mechanisms.
So let's search for some mechanisms then.
Which
that's pretty good.
Yeah, because it will be hard. So yeah, there's actually a secret door on the this part here.
Right.
It opens.
So secret door in that corner.
Yeah, it doesn't open into the room. It opens out of the room.
Okay, so is that roll? Does that roll let me open the door, or is that just to find it and it would need another one to open it?
You won't need this. Only has something that you press and it opens.
Oh, it's just a matter of locating it and it opens easily.
Yeah,
right? Cool.
You could.
Right, in that case, as a free action, I will yell out, "Secret exit over here!"
The other thing I was going to say is, of course, that if it was trapped, then that would require
that's why I'm yelling out. I'll let somebody else go through it first.
Yeah.
That's the traditional thief way of finding a trap.
Bartleby, you're sat there cradling Badger on your lap.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to stay until. Well, I want to make sure that he's otherwise stabilized. But if he's stabilized, I would probably go to investigate with Merrick.
Okay.
You know, you are now unfortunately tied into a sitcom for the rest of the season because with a title like Badger and Bartleby, it just can't lose.
Yeah.
A little B&B.
Cyrus, you are up. Do you wish to continue to bash this door down? It's got 10 more points on it.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Might as well finish this off. We'll see if that means anything. Okay, was it? Going for.
Is this the 34 one?
Yeah. That's a 36.
Yeah. Strength and dex. Yeah, this is a 34 one. So that you whack the door, but you do no damage on it.
Do we want to nudge that?
Oh, yeah.
Is it worth nudging that?
Just get open. I don't know.
I mean, we've got another door over this way, so.
Okay. Oh God. I wish I had more like strength when I switch bodies. All right. I'm gonna.
Are you going to let the spell go?
I'm gonna grab my helmet and throw it off.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to kneel next to Lionel.
Okay.
And then open up my neck really quick.
Open it like with a knife?
No. I'm keep it open, and all I'm gonna say is, slice my head off when I say cantaloupe.
Oh, that was cantaloupe. Does that mean now?
Sure.
Okay, let
go. Yeah.
I'm not going to draw this out and try to say, because we're way out of combat, and we've only got 3 minutes left. So
now it's established what's happening. Can I just say, out of character, wouldn't it have been an idea just to kneel down and have Lionel tie you up before you swap back?
We could do that.
Whatever happens, we're going to see.
Honestly, maybe we'll leave one burly guy alive, but he's burly, he's strong.
Well, we just didn't leave one burly guy alive, did we? So,
Badger is walkable. He can walk. These after a few more hits. The door was barred from the opposite side. It very much looks like you came in here and somebody closed the door and barred it. They
didn't want anyone running out in the middle of ceremonies.
But the nobles leave in quite a panic state, apart from the dead ones. Of course, Lawrence Kane is also
super squished.
But the doorway out, it's not trapped or anything, is a really interesting doorway because it goes sort of like to the right of the map for some way, and it seems to be almost like dug out of the earth at that point. As you progress, there seems to be a ladder that obviously goes up to street level. You're not too sure where it goes, but you can see starlight from it. So whatever's up there is going.
We should chin up and find out.
The one other thing, just before you do that, you notice that this corridor continues, and there's almost like rubble on the floor and earth, and it appears that somebody has dug through this tunnel into the bricked tiled tunnels of the tunnels underneath Argent Reach that the rag pickers use. It definitely looks like the people have gone from this side and dug their way into the tunnels. The going up actually reveals into Lawrence McBain, so the one who's got his head. It's his next door neighbor's garden that you come up in, and you notice that as you come up at the top, there seems to be a wooden cover, okay, that has grass growing on the top of it.
Oh yeah.
So when it's actually put over the tunnel and the ladder,
it just looks like a normal part of the lawn.
100%, and that's what it looks like. Okay, that seems to be a good place to stop for now. Maybe you can decide who's corrupted and who's not corrupted at a later date, but you can now probably guess what the Glory Reborns are all about. You did very well. You avoided my heavy hammer swings, and Bartleby somehow managed to avoid possession with my fragment of Discordia. So luck was on his side, or maybe it was just Amriel. And that's
clearly it was Amriel's blessing.
Gotta jot that down.
Yeah. Brilliant. Before we go, I know Captain Kangaroo have something to say. Does anybody else have anything that they want to say about where people can find you?
Yeah, guys.
Well, I want to apologize for not doing a Map Monday last week. Dreadful of me, I know.
We're not
but I will
cross.
try and get
We're
one
not
done this
cross.
week. You're just disappointed.
We're just
I know.
very disappointed. That's all we are.
I'll try and get one done this week. That's it for me for this week. I think.
I will be streaming tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock before I go down and see Mum. It's ESO tomorrow. So we'll probably be doing some battlegrounds or working. I'm ready to invest in Captain's last escapade. I'm sure people come into the stream just to listen to Captain's escapade. Tomorrow
you checked on YouTube whether people just skip straight to the end of the episode?
Tomorrow evening I would normally stream again, but I'm actually got an interview with Lawrence Whitaker, who is the head of design mechanism, and we're recording our normal updates video or podcast ready for September. So all the nice new things that are coming to the design mechanism throughout the year. But I will be streaming at other times, so please make sure you press that follows button. And don't forget, you can go over to Ko-fi or Patreon and become a member of the order and support the stream. Also, even support your favorite player and give them heroic roles or even nudge rolls. Okay, it's over to you, Captain Kangaroo. Go for it.
Not much. Obviously,
do you want to know? Sorry, just stop. I'm actually pausing my adverts because an advert was just about to start. So it snoozed for 2 minutes. Go.
Okay, 2 minutes. Well, obviously last time we were on an island and we were having a good time. A lot of Teen Vogue and the only playlist they had was Justin Bieber on the island. But some guy named Hanson came in and he was angry that I wasn't a billionaire, so he thought he had a big thing. So we got kicked off the Caribbean island. But I was like, hey, we're in Caribbean. Let's cosplay some pirates. Make a summer out of it. So we found a group. They're not that wealthy, or they don't look like pirates, but we're going around. We're just kind of doing pirate stuff because why not, right? When in Rome. So look forward to that. We Mr. Pickles, we have a website so people can donate to our pirating. Lots of rum.
Rum
Ritalin, stuff like that. We have it all. R&R, right?
Yep, that's what they
Yep,
call
okay.
it.
That's what they call it in the Caribbean. So next
Darcy
week,
Darcy Enns has put in the chat.
Argamates, yes, that's what we say. So expect me to have kind of a semi racist accent by next week, to feel like the part. But besides that, look out next week. Maybe we'll have an actual website for you to go to give me lots of money.
Sounds
or movies. I guess you could pirate movies now. I don't know what that means, but maybe you can just send me movies of pirates. Is that what that means? I don't know.
I'm not.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything at all. Thank you to everybody for coming along and supporting the stream today. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back either next week or the week after. We're going to have a chat and decide what we're going to do playing games. But we'll do that and then let you know. So until next time, it's goodbye from me, goodbye. And it's goodbye from them. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
What was I say? I forgot.
It's goodbye.